And we are back. We are live, not with our regular broadcast of Battle of the Americas. It is, oh boy, G Fuel Pink Drip Pylon OSC Open Qualifier number 1. Oh god, it's a mouthful, but it is the qualifier for the brand new announced G Fuel tournament for StarCraft. I'm of course Light_VIP, and with me is the lovely, the beautiful, the voluptuous, the thick, it's Milkncookiesss.
I want to point out that I was debated into casting this. He lied to me.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I was expecting one thing, I got something else, and I was like, fuck.
In more ways than one, in more ways than one, but here we go. Of course, this is an open qualifier, so that means we get a couple of players from outside of the region. We got a couple of Southeast Asian players, we got a couple of European players, but here we go. One of the American players we have representing Team Exxon, full of that hashtag youth juice, the Red Protoss. It is Ryan.
And we have our blue Tyrant player
Tamas.
that's playing for themselves, Razor Blader. Razor Blader? Razor Blader. I thought I saw second D for some reason. I was just like, wait a minute. Here.
What is a razor bladder? Is that?
I don't know, dude.
Is that what you have? Because you you go to the bathroom so often, just
What?
always on edge. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it, mate. It's gonna be a great day.
It's a bad day. I had lobby bug. All right, I'm tired. I worked today. I got debated into casting a tournament that I wasn't thinking it was gonna be. There's a lower bracket.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lower bracket. Hello.
There's a lower bracket, and we also have 2 best of 5s today. It's I don't know if you saw. So exclamation mark B in the chat, everyone, if you want to have a look at the bracket. It's a lot different to what we're used to. It isn't just single limb, it's double limb, and both upper bracket and lower bracket finals will be best of 5s.
Wait, so it's like the winner of the lower bracket goes to the upper bracket, right? Like that's normal, right? And so the lower bracket winner has to play best of 5 and then play another best of 5.
Wait, so the win, wait. I think the winner of the upper bracket just straight up qualifies because top 2 qualify.
Oh, these are qualifiers.
Yeah. But
okay, so the upper bracket and the lower bracket, the winners qualify. Okay.
Yes,
okay,
but I'm pretty sure they will still play it out, both for seeding and also because this qualifier has prize money as well.
That's fine. That's a proxy gateway, right?
Oh yeah. So things are kicking off, and honestly, I'm happy. I can't wait to see this because again, Razor Blader, he's a pretty solid European Terran. I say European. He represents Pakistan. I think he's 6K on the EU ladder, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And now he's up against kind of the same, except a North American Protoss, and we'll see how the 2 clashes of styles collide here.
3-gate Adepts. And I don't know how I feel about that. Interesting build.
Yeah.
So add a proxy too, which I mean the proxy makes sense to me. You know, you want to push the reinforcements in faster, but like a 3-gate Adept is kind of interesting to me because Terran players just wall.
Yeah, this feels very early Legacy of the Void when people were just memeing with Mass Adept, right? But the thing is, like, yo, with this amount of adepts, and if Razor Blader, he's playing from Europe, right? He has high ping. Maybe he doesn't wall off, but yo, he's just going straight for the middle line.
I mean, he gets 3 SCVs, right? That should work. But will he go into the main? No, he does not.
He can commit though. He can get the tank.
He can get the tank. Maybe. Oh yeah. He's gonna get these. He's gonna get these.
Oh my god.
These Marines. Marines are going down. Oh, just kidding. Maybe 1 Marine. For what? For all the adepts?
Yeah.
Not stalkers?
As you said, this is really interesting to say the least, right? Like, we had a bit of a commitment to the adepts. Not a lot of damage was dealt. Like 6 adepts for 4 SCVs and 4 marines. I mean, it does lower the marine count for like any kind of follow-up push, I guess.
Does he have blink? He's
Oh.
getting a Twilight Council.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we won't see blink for a good while. By the time he gets blink, he'll have like marines, marauders, and tanks though. Unless he decides to push out, and then he could fight that. He can fight that.
Yeah.
You can fight that. That's fine. That's easy cleanup. All right.
And there we go. We got 3 more Stalkers being morphed in. So Ryan, he's kind of committing to this pseudo contain. At the end of the day, Razorblade, I'm sure he's kind of just chilling for a little bit at least. You know, we got plenty of upgrades on the way. He has to wait until they kick in. Even an engineering bay on the way. Meanwhile, I like this from Ryan, you know, because he's containing his opponent. He's just expanding. Take a third. Go for it.
Get the third. Get that blink. Get that robo. Probably gonna get observer so you can blink into the main because you're a dirty Protoss player. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at him go.
Damn. Oh god. But again, like, because of the opening, this is like later than I'm sure he would have liked to have executed this. But I mean, look at Razorblade go. Like, he's ready for it. He's got his tank set up. He doesn't have any bunkers or anything like that, but at the same time you could argue, does he really need it?
The homie doesn't need bunkers, man. He's getting mines. He's getting marauders. His medevacs are on pause because he doesn't need any healing.
Yeah.
Fine.
There we go. And I imagine he's going to be working up towards some kind of timing with his +1 and push out across the map. That's kind of like what we typically see here. But before that happens, we'll see if Ryan does something crazy. I mean, we got 4 gates on the way. We got a Warp Prism on the way. Blink is about to finish up.
Imagine if we got glaives.
I don't think it'd be the worst idea.
Meme it further.
Why not? Why not? Oh god, but here we go. Razorblade is ready.
He wants to push it out. He wants to go to the front door. He needs a third base. So he's leaving. And kills off 1 stalker, but this will signify Ryan that a push is on the way. Ryan having to warp in at home, you know, start building army to prepare himself for some kind of fight.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned.
This is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a little sus. Where's the shield batteries? You need more shield batteries.
That's the biggest thing, right?
Construct more shield batteries.
He only has 1. Like, where are the rest? You need like 3, maybe 4. He's warping in as best he can. He does recall back home, but charge isn't even done.
No, charge isn't done. The mines hit the zealots, so we're good hits. This pylon's gonna depower that shield battery easily. The stalkers, they're struggling because they're marauders and a bunch of marines here. This is essentially game over already.
Yeah.
That's what you get for trying to contain a Terran player. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a really odd opening that we saw, right? Where like there was that commitment to like the proxy and then like the 3 gate adepts. That was a lot of wasted resources, and it really slowed him down. And then by the time the push came, like, I mean, even if there were additional shield batteries, I don't know if he would have been able to hold there, you know, like with what he had.
Yeah, he was trying to play. He was trying to catch up on like army count. Like, but because of that, he didn't have the army to take a fight. He was too heavily focused on like expanding, teching, that the army was like non-existent, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy, that was rough. And now we're getting into game number 2, and I'm a little bit worried because that was pretty clear cut. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Yeah, and I'm concerned. I thought this was going to be a little bit closer, but this could just straight up be a 2-0, mate.
We'll see. We'll see. We're on a new map, man. New map, new mindset. You know what I'm saying? Clean start.
Boy.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see. This is it. We're getting into Death Aura. I noticed a distinct lack of chatter, like compared to the first game and second game. Like they just went straight into it. Like,
Let's go. No breaks. All right. Here in the bottom right, we have a good luck, have fun from our blue Terran player, but this is our red Protoss player playing for Team Exxon. Down one game. It's Ryan.
And spawning in the top left hand corner of Death Aura ALE, we have our blue Terran player hailing from the land of the UK, also representing Pakistan. It is Razorblader.
Razorblader.
What does that mean?
I don't know, dude.
God.
I'm tired right now.
Yep. Oh boy. We're gonna be hearing a lot more of that throughout the broadcast.
I should have gotten coffee.
Hey, yeah, you got some coffee? Do you have some water at least? Yeah.
I have water. That's fine.
Nice.
I'm good.
I do not have water. I need to get some.
Why
water.
do you not have water?
You know,
you had an hour before the cast. All right, you were playing Final Fantasy like 2 hours before the cast. What's wrong with you?
Look, I was getting ready. I just got out of the shower, you know. I was for the broadcast, and I forgot. Okay. It's fine.
You forgot while all that water was hitting you in the face. You're just like, oh, you're like, kind of just forgot. It's like, I should probably have some water next to me while I cast. You know?
Look, I was just, engulfed in water, and I thought I had plenty of it. I thought it was good.
You're like hydrated by osmosis or something. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Pylon.
Oh. Razorblader, he gets it down. He gets the CC.
Yeah, you mind that mineral. You're not minding it.
He's not.
You should mind it.
He's not. He's just kind of chilling. He's diving back in. Interesting. So Razorblader, he is going across the map with his Reaper immediately. Doesn't try to hunt down or look for the probe. So the probe manages to get a little bit more damage, but.
Oh, that's sweet micro. That Marine took no damage whatsoever.
Wow.
What a baller.
Wow.
So pro. That's how you know you're a professional gamer.
You're like me? I would have just lost the Marine. Just died.
Yeah, that Marine's dead, man. Actually, there wouldn't even be a Marine. I'd be making a reactor, and the SCV would have just died.
God. Oh! Can he catch it? He's gonna get one shot off.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, feels bad, man. The Reaper does go down, and Razorblader, he didn't manage to get into the main base with it. He did scout earlier with his SCV, so he should feel relatively safe. Nothing too crazy is going on, but again, like based off of game number 1, I am just a little bit concerned about Ryan. I see even Trigger in the chat. I don't know if you recall, Trigger's another North American Protoss. He's like, mate, what are you doing? What's going on? Cheering for his homeboy. Trigger also in the bracket.
There's a Deb trying to phase on in to see something or anything, but Razorblader too good with that wall, keeping it closed. No forced entry. Tech lab on the star pole. See what comes out. Usually signifies Banshee. Maybe could be a Raven.
There it is.
It's a Raven.
There you go.
Look at that.
Interesting. So I was really curious to see what kind of play he was going to go for. There are a lot of Terran players who like going for the Widowmine drops, right? Get some scouting information and to deal some harassing damage. But Razorblader is playing a little bit more straight up, getting that Raven, slowly gathering that energy, so he can use it later on to use that Matrix, to use that anti-armor missile. Or do you think he's going to be crazy and like try and do some auto turret harass?
What is this, Diamond League? Is he a Diamond player?
I mean, he's unranked on NA, so I don't know.
Oh, based on where the Ravens go.
Oh my God. It's the EU better, mate. You just go across, you just send it across the map and you just harass with it. That's what you do.
just passed each other. Unfortunate.
Oh boy, they do just miss each other. We'll get a full scout off with the Haluk. We'll be able to see, the tech lab researching, all the production, all the Raxes. But the Raven slowly going across the map.
Yeah, that it is. I see that Razorblade doesn't really get a third quickly. So we'll see. He's like a very two base push kind of player. Auto turret is out. 1 probe, 2 probe, 2 probes.
Refinery?
It's not bad. But
Yeah.
Ryan's Stalkers are now out on the map. They do have Blink. He's getting charged at the moment as well. We'll see how much damage he can do, or if he's just gonna like try to poke around the front door. I don't see an observer anywhere. Oh, I do now. Just kidding. Observer at the high ground, so he can blink in wherever he wants.
He's gonna go in.
Like he's gonna do it. He's going in. Boop. Marauder going down in 2 shots, but there's a ton of Marauders still here. Tanks at the low ground. Doesn't have quite the range for this, but just decides to blink out. Piecing it. No harm, no foul. I don't think a Stalker died.
Nope.
Only 2 Marauder and a few Marines.
Yeah.
Marines.
That was a pretty nice trade from Ryan. He got a Marauder, a couple of Marines, didn't lose anything. Only a little bit of damage to one of the Stalkers. Everything else was just kind of shield damage. Wow.
Ooh, good catch.
I'm honestly surprised that he was able to get that. Nicely done by Razorblader.
Catch, good catch. And now, here we go again with this bio army with a few mines. We might see another push coming out from Razorblader, just like in the last game. Another auto turret going down, but shield battery is too strong.
Yeah, this time the auto turret weren't doing any damage, and I'm a little bit concerned because again that does mean that the Raven isn't going to be a part of the fight. There isn't going to be any energy left on it to utilize any of its other spells. But will he even need it? He's just pushing out, mate, and now Ryan has no excuse not to be prepared.
Ryan, run, Ryan!
Get home! Ah! Ugh. This is the Stalker. All right, what are the defenses looking like? We got 2 shield batteries. We got a cannon, a shield battery in the natural as well. Is this going to be
Stalker,
enough?
sentries, and zealots.
Yes,
We'll
charge.
See, the mines are going forward. They're gonna burrow. Siege tank is sieged up already. He does have range. One of the mines do get launched into zealots. Zealots being warped in at home. These forces are doing pretty good, kind of bottlenecking the Terran army from being able to go in, while the zealots at Razorblader's base are just shanking away at those SCVs. Shield battery overcharge is used, and pretty good mine hits, but reinforcements are warped in already, and this should be fairly defended.
Yeah, the problem is that these zealots have just gone uncontested. They've just killed everything in the main and in the natural. There are 0 SCVs left here whatsoever. The push was kind of scary, but this War Prism just won the game for Ryan. Like it just slipped on into the main, and there just wasn't anything here, mate.
Oh, looks like Razorblader is just gonna go all in. I think he's bringing over the SCVs to the main fight. There they are. And, well, GG is called. Ryan taking game 2.
Wow.
Oof.
Yeah, that is a bit of an like you got to feel for Razorblader, right? Like the push will look pretty solid, but all it takes is 1 War Prism, and that's it. I feel like a lot of Terran
are too good, man.
I feel like a lot of Terran players could probably relate.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Game number 3 is going to be on, I believe, Lightshade. Oh.
Eastern US of A.
Yep. US East, since we got NA versus EU. And this is more of what I mean, I don't know. The score is what I expected, but so far it does feel like these games have been pretty straightforward. Like there's not a lot of, there's like not a lot of finesse, there's not a lot of back and forth. It's like, all right, this happened, GG. Or, you know, this happened, GG. Like it's very clear cut.
Yeah, I think Raza Blader's got one build. Hopefully he pulls out another one. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the build looks scary. Like, like when he pushed out, he pushed out with like 8 Widow Mines. Like, there were a lot of Widow Mines. It was kind of scary.
Yep. We have our red Protoss player here. We're all tied up, playing for Team Exxon. Riot.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the blue Terran player representing himself and also the land of the UK and Pakistan, as he's a dual citizen. It is Razorblader. Old mate Raza. Oh.
Did you say old mate Raza?
Yeah, Raza, mate. Raza.
Who's Raza?
The guy right here. Proxying.
Oh. Wait, why is his name Raza?
That's what he's. It's short for Razor. Oh my god. all right. Good. So we got the proxy.
Let's get scouted, right? Like literally.
No, he's checking. Oh god, no.
Is he going to proxy?
He was. He was going to proxy a pylon, but he saw the racks. If you look at his vision, he's seen it.
What is this? What is this?
Oh no. Raza, please.
Okay, so that's a thing.
So Ryan knows about the proxy, but Razorblader doesn't know that Ryan knows because he was kind of hugging the wall with his probe, and oh my.
So is he going to proxy?
I imagine so, right? Like the defenses at home are going to be almost non-existent. So he can be aggressive and kind of force Razorblader to come back.
Only Marines? Is he only making Marines? Okay,
Yeah,
he's only making Marines.
There's no gas. There's no gas, mate.
There's no gas. He's just pumping out Marines. It's gonna be a Marine push. Is he gonna bunker the front doors?
I guess that's the plan. I mean, all right. So the probe just double checks. The thing is, I don't know if Razorblader saw that probe just then. Like, I don't know if he took note of that. This is scary. You got a robo on the way? What?
Yeah, man, we got a robo on the way. I don't know for what. Maybe Immortals, but I don't think Immortals are gonna save him right now because there's just SCVs and Marines on the way.
Yep. Razorblader is 100% all in. He just sent it across the map. We got a probe to scout the ramp, and he will see the Marines. But what is the defenses looking like? We got 1 shield battery. We got 2 shield batteries.
That sentry needs to come out.
That sentry needs to come out. Go sentry,
that sentry needs to come out.
Force field.
That sentry needs to come out. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god.
Right, so only the SCVs are in, but he's not making any other units quite yet. He needs to counter out that warp gate or something.
Oh no.
The stalkers are tucked nicely in. Shield battery getting focused down. Gets instantly killed off. The second shield battery not getting focused down now. Will get killed off as well. Immortal is being built, but I don't know how much help Immortal's gonna do at this situation. Probes have been pulled off the line. These Marines, they're just kiting the probes. So many workers are going down because of the range and health difference. Stalkers have been warped in. Stalkers are great because they can kite Marines all day.
Yeah, that they can. And, Warpgate finished up, so a couple of Stalkers came in. The Immortal did finish, and it looks like there's enough. There's enough to defend.
Hopefully, maybe. Shield batteries, too good.
Hey, shield batteries too good. I mean, honestly, the shield batteries barely came into play. Overcharge was used, but for the most part, Ryan, because of his SimCity, it was really awkward for Razorblader to push in, and it took him so long to try and get any damage done.
With that, Razorblader just He's gonna try to play it out. It looks like question mark. He's rebuilding SCVs, trying to build gas, calling all his barracks over back home. I mean, the game's okay because Ryan doesn't have a base or another expansion, so it's all right. But Razorblade is very, very low on workers.
I was about to say, is it okay? Like, we got, what is this, five SCVs here? Sorry, 7 SCVs and 2 mules remaining for Razorblader. I guess he does come home safely. He's even throwing down a bunker to make sure he doesn't die, but...
Yeah, mules are all you need as a Terran player. Come on now, like, you know that for sure.
I guess. I mean, thankfully for Razorblader, there's no War Prism. I would have assumed a War Prism would have been the next thing coming up for Ryan, and then he would have just gotten everything centered across the map and just bypassed the wall straight into the main.
Bro, I was waiting for Dark Templars.
Oh yeah, right? He can do anything, right? Anything he wants.
And at this point of the game, like, he should have had just like Dark Templars warping across the map, but no, he's going for that robotics bay. You know, what do we see? Disruptor drops, Colossi drop.
Is this the time to style on your opponent when we're in the ace match? Like, I did just say that he could do whatever he wants, but like, this is a pretty big investment. It's gonna delay a bunch as well. Like this natural. Like, I don't know if this is the right call. I don't know how I feel about this.
They're on the same amount of bases too. Like, this is a gamble.
Yeah,
kind of like an all or nothing kind of deal right here.
It's one of those things where I don't know. To me, it feels a little bit unnecessary. But you know, he's going for it. What are you thinking? Disruptor or Colossus?
Disruptor.
Give it to us. Oh my god.
Oh god, it's a Colossus. Okay. Does he have a War Prism ready?
No, that's the thing. I've been waiting for the War Prism. I've been waiting. I'm like, yo, where's the War Prism at? Like, then, oh my god. And then he could have been aggressive even with his gateway units and maybe ended the game. And because he's on one base economy, like, he can't even get like extended thermal lance. This is just straight up vanilla Colossus.
Is he gonna get extended thermal lance, or are you just gonna get the Colossus and just go across the map?
Just
he is expanding though, so that is a plus on his part. But oh, that's a ball of Marines coming his way.
True. Look at that timing. Stim is about to finish up in a couple of seconds. We just dive in. To be fair, if it wasn't like because the Colossus is out, yo, these Marines are gonna do nothing. Razorblader, he's not expecting Colossus at this time.
A couple centuries pretty much at full energy, so force fields are gonna be really good for here. They'll see the Colossus and says, nah. Nope. Backs away.
So he's like, nah, mate. Nah, mate. I'm going. Oh god.
All right. So we're teching and expanding.
It's happening. We're getting into a longer game. Razorblader, he's actually catching up in terms of the workers. God, even a hallucinate Colossus here. Just to look more imposing. Still no extended thermal lance, which is a little bit scary. But like at the moment, he doesn't have anything.
What money?
Yeah. Well, stop making Colossus and goddamn extended thermal lance. But the thing is that like there's no real threat to the Colossus right now, to be honest. Like the factory's only just now finishing up, then he has to get an add-on if he wants to get like tanks or a starport or a third Colossus, by the way.
Just send it. Let's get this game over with. Come on, boys.
That's the thing. Like he could just aim it with what he has, but
oh, he found the pylon.
He did. Pylon that didn't really do much. I think he warped in 2 adepts across the map at some point. And
yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he should have just warped in Dark Templars. The game would have been done.
Oh boy. So Ryan is still very much ahead. There we go. I said the Lance is on the way, but I am a little bit concerned because he is giving Razorblader a legitimate chance to get back into this. It's not a big chance; it's very slim, but like he's getting there. You know, he's got his starport on the way. Like he's working on his factory. Like eventually he will have more than Marines. Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
We'll get there one day.
I mean, War Prism's on the way, and once it's out, then Ryan can attack, right? Right?
Hopefully.
Right?
Hopefully.
Right?
Hopefully.
Let's go! It's out! There we go.
Finally pushing out. Extend up to the lance will be finished by the time both armies collide. We just gotta see how the fight goes.
Yeah, this is terrifying. There's no bunkers, there's no tanks, there's no wind mines. It is just pure Marine Marauder and SCVs. Ay.
Beams are being shot down. The SCVs are trying to move away. Command Center lives, and this just looks like the campaign, honestly.
Yep, there we go. We even got some force fields. The boys are pulled and everything is just dying. GG gets called.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to fall asleep in my chair.
It's the first series. Ryan just messaged me. He's like, I might be the luckiest man alive because he wanted to proxy in the middle of the map.
I was gonna say that probe he sent out, I was like, that's a proxy probe, and then like he sees the barracks and he's like, oh, okay, never mind then. Goodness gracious.